Tonight, from Hard Rock Stadium in Miami, Florida, it's a special prime time edition of the NFL on EA Sports.
Get strapped in. It's just about time to get the party started. And we are underway from Hard Rock Stadium. From the end zone, here comes Williams. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Play fake. Here's Marino. That one caught by Tyreek Hill. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Sliding out of the pocket. He'll get it once more into the hands of Hill. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. And quickly, they get to the line. Marino off of play action. Buying time to his left. This one complete to Jalen Waddle. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. From the red zone now, Marino on 1st down. Escaping the pressure right. A throw on the run, but that's going to be incomplete. Marino's incompletion on 1st down leads to 2nd and 10. Now here's a little touch pass as they tap it quickly to their receiver. And bulldozing his way through. And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. From the 2, here's 1st and goal. Waddle, the motion man right. And they'll let the fullback try and take him home. And they'll get him down just shy of the goal line at about the 1. 2nd and goal from the 1. And they'll turn to the power game to try to get in. And he's going to ball his way into the end zone for the Dolphins score. It's a 1-yard touchdown run. And the Dolphins will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And it's now a 7-0 game. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. Now a hit and a loose football. And this is picked up. And nothing but green grass here, middle of the field. And this is brought all the way back. A fumble recovery and taken to the house for a Miami touchdown. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And that'll make the score 14-0. So not only the cough up, but then the pickup on the other side, the scoop, and the score the other way. The fumble return for a touchdown. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. The first carry now for Tony Pollard. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter. Second down, Pollard again. And now they're going to get him down right at the line of scrimmage. The Dolphins bring on an extra defensive back on 3rd down. Rudolph. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
That was their first 3rd down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key 3rd down throws.
Here's Williams to return. Unable to corral him. He fights through. Oh, still going. A great return there, bobbing and weaving his way for 31 yards. And it'll be Dolphin football. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. They've got things going their way early. 14-0 lead and the football. 1st and 10. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. And they're going to speed things up here. 1st down, Marino. Right back to Jalen Waddle for another catch. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Looking middle, and that's complete. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. Now a battle for the football, and it's caught. It's a touchdown. River Craycraft, a 5-yard touchdown. And the Dolphins take a 3-touchdown lead. Extra point up and good by Sanders, and it's now 21-0. A drive there of just 4 plays, and it ends with a touchdown for the Dolphins. So how about this for a start? 21-0 here in the first as they kick this one away. Now a hit and a loose football, and this is picked up by the Dolphins. And this is brought all the way back. A fumble recovery and taken to the house for a Miami touchdown. Sanders on for the extra point. It's good, and they stretch their lead to 28-0 now. The scoop and score, always an exciting play in football, and we witnessed it there. Grabbing it off the ground and then rumbling it into the end zone for 6. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. And the first drive, 3 and out. Second possession, see if they can get a little momentum.
And oftentimes that first drive is just a feeling out process. You have some plays that you've got called and you want to see how defense reacts. It may not go terrific on the first one. Now they're ready to go. They've kind of got to look at them, got a sense. Let's see if they open things up a little bit.
See if they open things up. Let's see what the defense does here, too, after a good stop. We are in for a good one as we're through one on EA Sports. Second quarter now, Titans in possession of the football as they've got it with a 3rd down and less than a yard. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory at the 48-yard line. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss. Going to run again here with Pollard. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. He lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down. Out of the gun, Rudolph. Swinging this out for Pollard. They'll get only a yard out of that, and it'll bring up 4th down. Here's Ryan Stonehouse now. They'll boot it away from about his 35. Oh, pressure comes, and the Dolphins block it. It's picked up. Remember, the ball is live. And he will score. Touchdown, Miami. A great play there. Taking it in. And the Dolphins are able to add on to their first half lead. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And the rout is on here in this first half. Able to get the pressure, get a paw on it, knock it down, and then go and grab it and take it into the end zone. What a play. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And the decision to bring it out, kind of a costly one, as he won't make it back to the 20. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. Still in the first half, but this offense has struggled. Haven't really been able to get anything going, not only in the points category, but in the yards category. Let's see if they can do better here on this drive. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. They go back to Pollard on 2nd down. And he works it across the 25 before being tackled. An 11-yard pickup for the Titans and a first down. A give to Pollard running left. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6. Hand off to Spears. And he'll get about 3 up close to the 35. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. 3rd and 3. Back to throw, Rudolph. Short, and I think the ball's out, but this will fortunately wind up out of bounds. 2 first downs have him up to the 41 now for 1st and 10. Now it's Rudolph. That's complete. It's Josh Wiley. 7 yards, the pickup there. Now they got to get to the line quickly. Rudolph's throw taken in by Ridley here. And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 40. Rudolph going to throw again. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete.
Yeah, their back's up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple of more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Rudolph looking to throw it. That's dumped off to Pollard. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. The Titans efficient passing on this drive. There's another first down. And now we won't see a play on first down. We're going to get a timeout instead, as they'll stop it with a tick under a minute to go before half. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Here's Rudolph. A short throw taken in by Okonkwo. So give him 2 yards there on the completion, and it's 2nd down. Rudolph throwing again. And incomplete on the deep ball. So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Rudolph looking to throw. Looking for Ridley on the out route. He's got him. Now Tennessee going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. From the red zone now, Rudolph. Again to Calvin Ridley, and he's got it once more. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. Rudolph now to throw. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Now Rudolph. That went out wide and intercepted. Jordan Brooks with it. And the Dolphins are going to take possession here as they've got it at their own 4-yard line. And the Dolphins with one final possession here in this first half. And with a huge lead already, they may be thinking, hey, our job's complete for these first 2 quarters. Let's get this to the locker room. So a PI call going to cost him there defensively. What did you see?
Well, I think it's the right call, partner, because sometimes we'll see officials kind of let them play. But by the letter of the law, that's definitely a penalty.
And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down. Now it's Marino. Flushed out right. That one complete down the field to Smith. So the 2 teams, and okay, so much for our halftime break. Apparently we're going to get right back to it. The Titans going to get the ball to start the second half, and they trail here as we get back to it on EA Sports. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit. On first down, Rudolph. He gets this one to Boyd. And he's going to lose yardage here back to the 12-yard line. 13 yards remaining on second down. Here's Rudolph. Pressure gets to him, and down he goes. Back at the 4-yard line. Tyrell Dodson. It'll go as a loss of about 8 as he gets in there to drop him. On third down, it's Pollard. And they'll get him down right at around the 11-yard line. It'll be a gain of 7, but I'd imagine we'll see the punt team here on fourth down. Here's Ryan Stonehouse now. Remember, though, he did have one blocked earlier. He steps into this one, and this is a rocket. On the return is Williams. A little juke. He had his sights on the end zone, no doubt, but is brought down after a huge return there. And the Dolphins will begin this drive in great field position, 1st and 10. They'll throw on first down with Marino. He's going to take a shot right away for the end zone. And that is caught. Touchdown, Miami. Tyreek Hill, 41 yards. And the Dolphins are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point up and good by Sanders, and it is 42-0. Those are the kind of drives they like on offense, from the coordinator to the quarterback, the line, everybody. One play drive and into the end zone for 6. Football, and this is picked up by the Dolphins. And this is brought all the way back. A fumble recovery and taken to the house for a Miami touchdown. Sanders now to add the extra point. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. So not only the cough up, but then the pickup on the other side, the scoop, and the score the other way, the fumble return for a touchdown. So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. Now a hit and a loose football. And this is picked up by the Dolphins. And this is brought all the way back. A fumble recovery and taken to the house for a Miami touchdown. Sanders on for the extra point. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. The scoop and score, always an exciting play in football, and we witnessed it there. Grabbing it off the ground and then rumbling it into the end zone for 6. And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. And 3 and out on the last drive. No points on the scoreboard. A little soul-searching now?
I would say so, and they need to help out their defense a little bit.
Rudolph loses the football. It's out. And the defense says they have it. They do. One play into the ball game, an early turnover. How about this starting field position? 1st and goal from 2 yards out. A give to the fullback on the dive. And he is in. Touchdown, Miami. It's the fullback. His second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Dolphins get another third quarter touchdown to add on to that lead. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. Now a hit and a loose football. And this is picked up by the Dolphins. And his guys will take over at the 25-yard line. Now Marino on first down. Over the middle, it's complete. Touchdown, Dolphins. River Craycraft with his second touchdown of the night. And the Dolphins extend their lead yet again. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And the returner down to a knee, and this will come out to the 30-yard line. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. Last time out, they had the fumble. That led to the touchdown. Not a great look on either side of the ball as the defense gave up the points too, Charles. But they've got to take care of the football and do better here on this possession.
It's certainly been a tough stretch, partner, for both of those units, and they kind of put their defensive mates in a really tough spot there by dropping the ball on the ground. But an easy way to make it up to them, get out there now and get some points on this drive.
And only able to get two here. Stopped at the 30. 3rd and 5. Looking to throw. Open man, Westbrook Akine. And he's brought down short. 2 yards there, needed 4. Here's Ryan Stonehouse now as he's on to punt for Tennessee. And this is away. It's a high kick, and he got all of it. Williams to return. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. Marino will throw. And going deep for Hill. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in. 3rd quarter from Miami. This is 2nd and 10. And going deep for Hill. And that's caught inside the 30. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Tyreek Hill with now his 2nd touchdown of this 3rd quarter. And the Dolphins just continue to roll. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
It'll be a gain of 5, and that's going to make it 3rd down and less than a yard. Trying to run for it with Pollard. And he will have a first down here at about the 40. Give him 3 yards and a fresh set of downs. 1 quarter remains here in this Thursday night matchup. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Now Rudolph on first down. A quick throw there is incomplete. 2nd and 10. They'll look to throw here. He finds his man, Pollard. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46. And this offense on 3rd down today, they've hit on half of them, 5 for 10. This is 3rd and 4. They'll look to throw. Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete. Well, the other day they told us when we've got 3rd and 5 or less, we have to be able to convert. And I guess every team would say that, Charles, but an opportunity missed there.
What they were trying to tell us is they believe it's a matchup game at that point. And they liked some matchups that they had, thought they could exploit them, unable to do so on that play.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. Marino will look to throw on first. And going deep for Hill. It's caught inside the 25. Touchdown. Tyreek Hill. An 80-yard touchdown. And the Dolphins continue to pour it on here in the 4th. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring that all deep in his own territory. He coughs up the football. And this is picked up by the Dolphins. And they take over already 5 yards deep into the red zone at the 15-yard line.
Starting to get the sense throughout the league that more of the special teams coordinators give their guys the green light to bring the ball out because everyone wants big plays to happen. I don't know if that philosophy will hold after that.
Touchdown, Dolphins. Devon Achane. A 15-yard touchdown ground. And the Dolphins are pouring it on. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And the decision to bring it out, kind of a costly one, as he won't make it back to the 20. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. Over on the sideline, hoping to hit that reset button between possessions. Last time out, they had to punt it away. This time hoping to finish this thing off in the end zone. Flying in to pick up that sack, Jordan Brooks. 2nd and 14 as they've got work to do here after the sack. Back to throw here. And his throw's going to be incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. They'll drop to throw. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. And he'll be about a full yard shy of the 20 at the 19-yard line. 5 yards, not enough. And it'll be 4th down. Here's Ryan Stonehouse now as he's on to punt for Tennessee. Averaging over 50 yards a punt so far as this one's away. This is taken at the 18. Good blocking there, nearly sprung him. As it is, it'll go as a 19-yard return. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. Good starting field position for him as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 37. And now he'll turn, and off his back foot, he'll heave this deep. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. Sanders now to add the extra point. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. They certainly made quick work of that, ultra-quick work. One of the fastest drives you'll ever see, just one play resulting in the touchdown. They couldn't take the chance. This will be returned from the goal line. And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. And right now these guys, they're shuffling a little bit, maybe doubting because 3 straight drives have ended with him punting the football. Taking it right down Broadway. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory at the 49-yard line. From the gun, here's Rudolph. Over the middle, that's caught by Ridley. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion, and it'll be second down. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Titans in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They're looking at second down now as they search for a consolation score. The second down attempt there knocked down as it leaves the quarterback's hand, and it's incomplete. In need of a conversion on third down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. Back to throw again. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 21. Rudolph loses the football. It's out. And this is picked up by the Dolphins. And they have the football and will set up shop at the 33-yard line. So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. And Marino going to throw despite the late lead. And going deep for Hill. And that is caught one-handed. Oh, my, he pulled it in. Well, that didn't take long. One play, and we're already looking at a first-and-goal situation. Here's Marino to throw. Flush to his right. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Well, no surprise there. He was looking for one of his favorite targets again as soon as he left the pocket. But the coverage was good downfield. They got right to the receiver and helped prevent that completion.
And he is not going to get in as the big bodies stop him at the 1. 3 tight ends, and they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. Sanders on for the extra point. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. So that drive, 4 plays. And it was capped off by the quarterback sneak for 6. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. Taken at the goal line. And he loses the football a second time. And this is picked up by the Dolphins. And they'll have a short field to work with inside the 15 at the 13-yard line. From the 13 now, they work on first and 10. Marino on play action. Eluding the pressure right. This one complete to his fullback out of the backfield. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And here comes a return from just... And oh my goodness, he loses it again. And this is picked up by the Dolphins. And that might just cement it. A return for a late touchdown. Sanders now to add the extra point. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. So not only the cough up, but then the pickup on the other side, the scoop, and the score the other way. The fumble return for a touchdown. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it. And all deep in his own territory, he coughs up the football. And that should just about do it. They return it to the end zone, sealing it with a defensive touchdown.